Hey, what is up, YouTube? This is me, Memorandum of the Bearded Gamers, coming at you with a trailer. I've been digging it. It's one of my favorite horror movies, and it's weird because it's one of my favorite, but also one of the films, even in the previous mini TV series version, I couldn't. I couldn't. One of these days tell you one of the stories, which will probably be later on during the video. So without further ado, let's go ahead and let's take a look at the trailer and see how it is. All right. So here we go. All right. This is stuff we've already seen.
I think the universe revolves around you. You think that you'll always be protected and cared for.
Losers Club.
Then, one day, you realize that's not true.
Like the red balloon. Nice.
Because when you're alone as a kid, the monsters see you as weaker.
So I paused it right here. I just wanted to go ahead and bring up one point here. Something that's always been a focus in the mythos or mythology, and I do apologize if there is actually a little bit more information that I could give, but this is just like kind of going off of what I remember as a kid experiencing it. Is that the concept that the adults know about it, but they do nothing. Like, they do nothing. It is a problem that happens. It is a natural thing, and it's funny because there are so many nuances, the way that you can kind of view that in different respects. So it's really cool. And so they're driving, them seeing what's going on and doing nothing about it, and I think it's represented in the balloon.
They're getting closer. Till it's too late. Here. Take it.
Love that. Take it. And it's almost comic book. The silhouette that kind of breaks apart, and the way that the eyes separate from the rest of the body, it repeats itself in the trailer. Very, very beautiful, beautiful way that it was done there.
My grandfather thinks
The
this town is
historian.
cursed. That all the bad things that happen in this town are because of one thing. An evil thing.
Feel like they're elongating the Georgie haunting Bill.
Bill, if you will come with me, you'll float too.
I saw something.
The clown. Yeah, I saw him too.
The repetition. The repetition of You'll Float Too. Beautiful.
Or one of us.
You'll float too.
Are you just gonna pretend it isn't happening like everyone else in this town? If we stick together, we'll win.
Oh my god. I couldn't even. So, if you notice, one, the color scheme is very different from the miniseries or the I would it's not really a miniseries. It's a made-for-TV series of movies because it's 2 films technically. One of the things that hits me right off the bat is the voice that Pennywise, and obviously we don't get a lot. We don't. It was perfect. Very different. I would say is like, you know, Tim Curry is truly the facade clown of the evil. You know, that is him as pretending to be a clown, but behind the mask, behind the makeup, is the true evil. What oh man, I cannot even try to say his name. Boom boom, right at the bottom, that's his name. What he does is way more toned down, and I can't wait to see how he plays Pennywise besides the scary moments. Because even Tim Curry had his scary moments. And I'm not saying that he's going to have his funny moments like that one. But he's going to have his moments. The moments where the facade comes up. And you see a little bit of it of take it. And it's cool. And it's, oh man. And what it does, and I hope you had the same reaction, that articulation of that T, because you know he's holding out for it and you're leaning into that. So wonderfully done. I don't know if that's director or actor, but that was awesome. One of the sections that I wanted to go ahead and analyze is a section where you see the silhouette of Pennywise or the It character. And you see a silhouette, and then you see the glowing eyes, and there's a repeated line in the original film, and I believe in also the book, the dead light, and I believe that is what they're kind of insinuating there with those glowing eyes. Now, the clown room, scary as hell. Really, I'm not quite sure where this kind of falls into. I've never seen. This obviously did not come out in the miniseries, but obviously does the trick, and it's pretty darn scary. So, thumbs up on that. The way that it kind of is shot, in the earlier shot, you could actually see a clown, and right there, to the right of Pennywise, is original Pennywise the clown, which is awesome, and a nice nod to the original Tim Curry clown. So if you're done with the analysis and done with the watching of the trailer, you can go ahead and end here. But if you want to hear a funny story, two funny stories, you can go ahead and kind of keep watching. Promise you it's not going to take too long. So when I was a kid, I watched it. My father rented it for me and my brothers, and we watched it, and it scared the shit out of me. For 4 to 5 years, I took showers with the shower curtains open, looking out, and literally, like, I don't know why, like this in my mind, like this is how you shower, but like that. And I would just stare at the door, because I was just afraid, like all of a sudden from the drain, hello, beep beep, like, you know, that's just scared the crap out of me. But this one time, and this probably extended why it's 5 years and not just months. One of the times I was taking a shower like that, and I was, doing my thing, cleanest chest and abdomen ever. And as I was washing, I washed, looked, and I'm staring at the door, and all of a sudden I hear, and I swear, I freaking jet out, naked, running out. I open up the door and I run to my room. I think I even left the shower still on. Scared the shit out of me. God only knows what that was, but it scared me. So that was my first story. Second story. So I wanted to do a video actually on the first trailer, and it ended up not happening just because of what happened to me the second time. I watched the first trailer, and I'm an adult. I'm 32 years old. I mean, I watch scary movies for fun. You should see my entire library of horror movies. I fucking love horror movies. They don't scare me. I don't get bad dreams from them. So it's not a big deal for me. So I'm watching it going like, I'm good. This is nothing. This is going to be fucking piece of cake. I'm watching it, and I can feel my heart starting to race. And I'm like, son of a bitch. All right, fucking, and it's going, and it does that part where coming out of the water, and turn it off, and I can feel my heart and it's fucking beating. I'm like, son of a bitch, that scared the shit out of me. All right, so I have this thing about, like, if I do get scared, I just watch something funny. So I started watching funny videos on YouTube, and my computer was on the wall right over here, and I was looking at it, and as I was looking at it, on the corner of my eye, I see a shadow right there at the door. I'm like, son of a fucking bitch, what the fuck? And I'm looking at the door, and I don't see anything. So I'm following the bottom edge of the door, nothing. And I kind of look up, and I see at the door my wife, half of her face, looking at me going, and then she proceeds to come towards me going, and I'm like, oh shit! Like, that was my reaction. And she's like, what? What's wrong? I don't understand. And my wife doesn't actually sound like that, but, you know. So it scared the shit out of me. So, yeah. Well, I think that goes with the video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the notifications to keep up with the Bearded Gamers. Hopefully I can do more of these trailer reviews and analysis. I know there wasn't too much analysis, but that was a very good find on the Pennywise. Hopefully I can go ahead and put this up soon, so you guys can go ahead and check it out. This is Memorandum. Stay random. All right, see you guys.